Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome. It's Bloodhawk22 coming at you with another Madden video. And I have to apologize ahead of time to you guys. Kind of doing something a little different with the recording process. I'm trying to do one-shot voiceovers to see if it's my thing. Let me know what you guys think down below. Let's just sit back, relax, enjoy the video, and go Buccaneers. But really, go Seahawks. Guys, we're just getting back into Madden, getting back into recording. Thought I'd started out with the squads game. Just play a little casually, you know. I'm going to be honest up front, I don't get the ball a whole lot here. Defense is really where I kind of make my name stay here, and I'm a pretty good downfield blocker, if I do say so myself, and I think I come in clutch here for a couple plays. So right here, like I said, Randall Cunningham is the quarterback. Looking pretty solid so far. I've got his Twitch Prime editions, not my team. I am the head coach currently, and I do apologize for the Bucks uniforms. We finally got that Madden pack in, and I wanted to see what their alternates look like, and truth be told, they are real boring, but couldn't expect much here. We've got a real quick 3-and-out, punted it to him, nothing too loud there, so just let it roll. About to get a little bit of pressure on Big Ben there as we're going against our opponent here. Got it out just in time, though. Just a real quick throw off. And this guy's tendencies, and we noticed it pretty early, didn't really compensate for it too much, was a big bummer, is he throws a lot to Kyle Rudolph and Larry Fitzgerald. Both very good receivers, very good pass catchers, but aren't able to get a lot going. And bam, there we go. Interception, first touchdown of the game. Real quick, real fast, a little bit in the second quarter. So we kicked the ball back off to him. Extra point was scored, no problem. They have a lot of issues getting the run game going. You know, I don't know if it's his line, it's just our D-line. We did have a user sitting there for most of the game, and I hop down there occasionally, but honestly, I'm just trying to lurk out here, middle linebacker, lock up a couple routes, and here he is going deep to Fitzy again, and he just can't hang on to it, especially in double coverage. Ben dropping back, he's trying to do his reads. He should have taken off earlier, in my opinion, and immediately runs out of bounds. It's a bummer. It's just a glitchy animation for him. It's okay. Opponent's going to get somebody loose again. Not too shabby. I don't know who number 88 is there, my bad. Again, we can't get any pressure. So, like I talked about the line early, we got a few like rushes off the edge, but a lot of what the defensive captain was calling was just real basic zone coverage, which is fine. Works no problem. Able to get him locked up, make him go through his checkdowns, pick somebody. He gets a lot of time in the pocket though, because we're only rushing 2, maybe 3, or 3, maybe 4. Sorry. Again, here comes the run game. Devontae Freeman is able to lean forward and get that first. Little bit of a bummer for us, but that's okay. Just got to keep him locked up. Again, we've got the reads down. Should have been a pick right there. Barely stepped out of bounds. They go back to the run game, just trying to pound the rock here, kill a little bit of clock. Able to cut it to the outside, but not enough for the first. Big Ben's back again to drop and throw. Puts a lot of stock in him, and he's very overzealous with his throw on the run. And I know that's not Big Ben's strong suit, but Fitzy catches one out of the bounds. We finally get a break. Stop Devontae. Our run game's not going very far either, though. That being said, LeGarrette Blount was our back, and he doesn't get a lot going. It's a big bruising back. You'd think we do like a lot of inside zone stuff like that. Nothing too big. Here we are. It's almost through half game, sitting in the second quarter here, and running with the quarterback. Not the best call. I thought I was open. I think I'm open on a lot of these, but really it's not me making the reads, so I can't complain too much. I do believe these two guys are playing together. So, I mean, I wouldn't throw to me either as being the rando here. We go for a field goal, and I swear it's the Bucks uniforms. Shank it like nothing. Huge bummer. Could have brought us up by 2 scores, but no. Instead, we miss it. They're, again, just trying to pound the rock, trying to get that run game going so they can get some play actions, something a little deeper. But, again, we're not having any success in the rush. Like, we just can't get anybody to come through. Ben's real good. Catches, I think, Fitzgerald for an out of bounds there. Again, he loves these checkdowns, just short little routes, and we got to start locking him up, which is what I try to do. Notice as the game's progressing. I just try to sit on Kyle Rudolph. I know that's who he wants to throw it to. I know that's who he's going to throw it to. Here we go with the run game again. He's got a good mixed offense, I got to say. But the run game can't go anywhere. We can't get any pressure on the quarterback. We hit the running back, no problem. Swings it out to the flats there. Pretty easy to take down. Brings up a 3rd and 2. Hoping to get him on the ropes here, a little more desperate. Tries to force one right across the middle, and it's no good. Got 4th and 2 here again. They're in another 4th down situation. They probably could have hit a field goal. I don't know who their kicker is, but they swing it out to 88 again. Again, I don't know who that is. Picks it up, no problem. Gets the first. Gives another 4 tries here. We're finally picking up that we need to lock down Devontae out of the backfield, and there we go. Got an interception in the end zone, and that I'd be sad. I thought he was open. Go with a little halfback pitch here. Oh, there's that downfield blocking ability there. Again, not to brag too much. Got a little something going in the run game. 5 rush, 35 yards. Nothing too shabby. Going a little bit of screen pass. Looks like unable to get that off. Thought he had time. Again, not the quarterback. I can't complain too much. I'm just trying to throw some blocks, get myself open downfield. This guy, our quarterback, does like to rush a lot. I think that was a little bit of a forced one. He probably could have just knuckled down. I just go for a secure tackle there with Randall Cunningham just to bring him down. Don't want him to get any points on that. Because so far, the only points have come on defensive touchdowns. We had that one pick six really early in the second, and nothing else has really come forward. It's been a really just like in-your-face kind of defensive struggle here. Again, he's going to Kyle Rudolph a whole bunch, and we need to adapt to that. We need to figure that out. And I try to man him up, but I don't know the routes he's on. I'm pretty new to being usually a middle linebacker, so it is what it is. Got Ben rolling out of the pocket again. Rolls out all the time. Quick throwaway, didn't have anything open, didn't want to force anything he didn't have. 3rd and long. This play, one of my favorites. Puts a guy, slot receiver in motion. Got him on the far right there. I think he's trying to see if we have man coverage down. We don't. We haven't been calling man for much of the game. Brings him right back to the same bunch set there on the left. King of audibles. Their offensive coordinator audibled all the time, and I can't say that I blame him. I mean, he's gotten pretty good reads, tries to get Fitzy open inside there, and it's Big Ben's throw on the run is not that good. They got 4th and long, still going for it. I know they can kick a field goal from here, but he's deciding to keep the ball. Got plenty of time, though. I mean, I don't see why he wouldn't. Look at that. Look at all that time. We actually had a defender run around all the offensive linemen. Tries to gun one in. Almost a pick again. Couldn't get his feet down. It's okay, though. We got it at 32. Just trying to kill some clock here. We got Blunt going. I don't think the running back there knew that he actually had a lane. Knew that he was going to go anywhere, so he just kind of stagnated. Thought he was going to get tackled. It's okay. Killed a whole bunch of clock. We run it again. Trying to do that same thing. Can't get anything there brought down for 0 yards. Another quick handoff there in the backfield immediately, and Pittsburgh finally not Pittsburgh. Sorry, Mike Tomlin, Ben Roethlisberger, yellow, my bad. The Sheriffs finally take their first time out, trying to get something clicked. We just punted it to them, nothing huge. The first big run of the game, Devontae Freeman gets out in the open field, and now that I'm saying that, like I think I jinxed it, but that's okay. We got him. No issue there. Quite a bit of yards. It's okay. Throws it out the back of the end zone. Thought he had him open, honestly, and I thought that was a touchdown. They didn't challenge it if they could. I think it was inside 2 minutes. They should have, but not entirely sure. Came back either way. It's good for us. Try to go for that pick again. That one I thought he was out. Turns out he was inbounds. I guess you got to give him something some of the time. They're going to try to run the ball here again. We've been on that most of the game. Got their backup running back in there. Not able to get anything going. Finally get some edge pressure with Khalil Mack. I'm screaming around, and that's the first time I think we've seen one of our 3 starters actually get something going, which is good. Hey, finally got to see him. Again, king of audibles. He's flexing out, got a whole bunch of packages going. Again, we're not in man coverage. We've only been running zones most of the game. He's not going to have a lot of luck with that. I get what he's trying to do, but there's not a lot you can get from the reads here. It's real simple coverage. He's got, looks like, almost had someone open inside, and that's been his go-to. Is those out routes, the curls, anything on the sidelines, the right side. He doesn't throw to the left too much. Anytime he has it, he doesn't have a lot of success. But again, he's got all day to dissect this. Finally gets set up in the pocket, slings one out, and it's touchdown. Kyle Rudolph, because of course it had to be. So what I don't like here, and again, I need to start playing offensive coordinator or something. The times are just too long to wait for a game, and I mean, I don't have a whole ton of time, and I don't mind. Like, my squad's not the best, so that's okay. But we just go with really conservative play calls. Like, I get not wanting to give up the ball or anything like that, but like a draw, I think could be better. And then he scrambles with Randall Cunningham quite a bit. A couple things I would have done differently, but it probably wouldn't have left us here. I'd have thrown way more picks. So kudos to my teammates here. Got another attempt, and we don't get it. Finally just wind up running out the clock, and the Sheriffs get the ball for overtime. That's right, we are in OT and deep, way across the middle. Fitzy doesn't have that speed, but damned if he doesn't have that catching. Got that no problem, reeled it in, put him well within field goal range. Take a couple shots downfield. They got plenty of time. Again, Ben's having no pressure in the pocket. We can't get anybody to him. Just runs that for a real quick 5 yards out of bounds. Not a bad play call, nice and conservative. Still trying to run it, still not going anywhere. Aside from that one big rush, we really haven't been giving anything up. Again, sticking with those zone coverages. Trying to make them force something, throw another pick. He's going to scramble out with Ben on 3rd and 6. Only picks up 5 yards, slides down a little bit short. It's 4th and 1. This could be the game right here. Like, this is a big play. They're not going for the field goal to take the points, to put a little pressure on us. Nope, they're going for the win. Big Ben back here audibling all day. That's, again, guy loves his audibles. Audibles for a run, and we are able to hit him in the backfield. Got a fumble, one of the second turnovers of the game. We weren't able to capitalize on it. It's okay. We got decent field position, sitting at our 27. Try to go for a run with Blunt, and here we go. We finally get one open, and as I say, that's Blunt. That's totally not LeGarrette Blunt. That's my bad. Finally breaks one open in the midfield, and that is a touchdown. Is that Marshall Falk? I'm going to feel real silly calling him Blunt all game. It's okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Again, it's Bloodhawk22. Any love you can leave on the channel, like, subscribe, anything like that. That'd be awesome. I'm going to be coming back with some Destiny gameplay a little bit later on. Hope you guys like that, and I will see all you next time. Thank you so much.